It's that time again. It's time to walk through my garbage can. Now, I try a lot of products here for this channel, and to get to the end of a bottle or the end of a tube is no mean feat. I do like to stick with the product until the end, just to really get a feel for it, but more often than not, it just doesn't work out that way. So today I am sharing my beauty empties and whether or not they're worthy of a repurchase. Okay, can I just say Gary hates these videos because there are so many products here. His eyes just got really big, by the way. And they tend to be a little bit long. So maybe grab a coffee or a tea or a gin and tonic, whatever tickles your fancy. Okay, so I'm starting off with what I call my duh category. These are the products that I reorder or I repurchase without even thinking. And I generally have backups before they're even empty. You'll see some regulars in here that are probably in every video. Now, first up is the Allies of Skin Peptides and Antioxidants Firming Daily Treatment. I am never without it. Plus, they reformulated this year to the Advanced Firming Daily Treatment, which I also have an empty of, but for some reason I couldn't find it here today. So when I finish off the others, I will be reordering the new one. So I have a new addition to this category, and it's by Miscellaneous. My love brand, Miscellaneous. So as y'all know, I am a cereal mister, and their new Green Rooibos AOX Hydrating Atomizer is the new love of my life. Green Rooibos is a very powerful antioxidant, so it's protecting and it's hydrating at the same time. I think this is actually my second empty, and yes, I have a new one sitting right here. So I also have in this category the Green Rooibos Pressed Serum by Miscellaneous, because I use that every day with my red light therapy because it boosts effectiveness. Now, I buy them in a 3-pack, and I think I have one more left. I mean, I always have one of those standing by, but they also have a new lighter version, which I actually prefer. So when I'm out of the regular version, I will be purchasing the light version next. I'm just never without it. Next up is a shower must. It is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing After Shower Mist. I use it in the shower before I get out. It's the last phase. So generally I towel dry all over, and then I apply a bit of this just to the strip of my back, you know, where I can't reach with the moisturizer. And I've used this for years. I buy it in the grocery store, and the replacement is already in the shower. It's always in the shower. And here is also another newbie to the category. It is the Après Bond Repair Treatment Concentrated. I can't stop talking about this product because I really believe it's helped to save my damaged hair. And I use it every single time before I shampoo. So I automatically repurchase it, and I do believe I have one more standing by, which means I'm gonna order in the Black Friday sales. Now, sticking with the hair category, I have 2 empties by Hyel. This is my favorite hair care brand because their products focus mostly on hair loss and thinning as well as damaged hair. Let's face it, that's me. So I have 2 here. One is the volume shampoo and the other is the volume conditioner. I am never without them. They're both absolutely incredible for my hair, and they smell better than anything you will ever use on the planet. And that's why these are in the duh category. So yes, I have a full replacement in the shower for the shampoo. What I do not have is the conditioner. And imagine my surprise and upset when I came to pull it out of where I typically keep it and it was gone. So I just placed an order yesterday, the day before yesterday, so hopefully that will be coming soon. And another duh product in the hair category is the L'Oreal Elvive 8-Second Wonder Water. This is often my last hair step in my shower routine. It's specifically designed to target the damaged parts of our hair, and it just puts a thin coating in order to protect them. It has amino acids and it has proteins, which also help to repair damage. It is super light. It feels like water, so it doesn't weigh the hair down at all. Now, they have a bunch of different versions. They have one for color treated hair, one with hyaluronic acid, one called Dream Links. I use them all. I'm not really particular about which one. I grab whatever's there and I go. I think this product is seriously underrated, and I don't know why more people aren't talking about it. Plus, it costs less than a tenner, and I pick it up at the grocery store. And yes, the new one is already in the shower. And the last hair product in the duh category that I have an empties of is by OGX. It's the Damage Remedy Coconut Oil. This is another pre-shampoo treatment designed to coat and protect the hair while shampooing. So generally, I apply the Après first to dry hair to saturate that completely, and then I put the coconut oil on top. Now, I've been using this for ages, but I've made a change very recently to the lighter version of this. It's actually a spray version, and it's really better for thinner hair. Love it. Okay, so now we are getting into the nitty-gritty once the duhs are out of the way, and we're going straight in with skincare. of course. And of course, we're going to start with Allies of Skin, of course. And I have a bunch of empties here, which I always do. First is the Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser. I have gone through so many tubes of this. And the only reason it's not in the Duh category is because they've launched a new cleanser that I love even more. That's the Vitamin C and Omega's Cleansing Balm. It's rich, it's oily, it's heavy, and it's not a gel. I mean, it's just so good that when that one is empty, that's the one I'm going to reorder. Next by Allies is the One SPF 50 Invisible Sunscreen Gel. This is a fantastic sunscreen. It's clear, it's lightweight, and it's perfect for reapplication. Like you can put it on over and over and over again without it getting heavy or upsetting your skin. Now, I'm not going to replace this though until spring or summer because it's pricey and I don't need heavy coverage in the winter. By the way, here in Ireland, we don't get any sun in the winter. Our UV level is somewhere between 0 and 2 every single day. Like the sun is not getting through. It just doesn't exist in Ireland until spring. So during this time of the year, if I'm going to wear sunscreen, I want it to be a very lightweight. Korean sunscreen is usually where I go and they're quite inexpensive, and that's that. So guys, before we move on, if you're enjoying this video, I do hope that you will hit that like button so it reaches more viewers, and you'll consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. So next from Allies is the 20% Vitamin C Brighten and Firm Serum. I love this vitamin C, and I think I've talked about it probably 100 times on this channel. It's heavy. It's almost like a thick oil-like texture. It's not for everyone, but I love it and my skin loves it. And yes, I have a replacement right over here. So the next one by Allies is new, and it's deeply loved. It is the Copper Tripeptide and Ectoin Advanced Repair Serum. So I did a video earlier this year with Allies founder Nicholas Travis, back when this product launched. And I will put a link to that here as well as down below if you want to check it out. He goes into a lot more detail about why this serum is so wonderful. Now, I got a few factory samples in advance just so that I could test it out. And let me tell you, the love is real. And yes, I do have a new one sitting right over here. The next one by Allies is also one of my new favorites and probably should be in the Duh category too. It is the Multipeptides and GF Advanced Lifting Serum. And by the way, GF stands for growth factors. I can tell you that this product absolutely reduced my wrinkles. I did a whole video about it. It works. And here's the bummer. I thought that I had a replacement when this one ran out, and it turns out I don't. So guess what Mary's gonna do? If you are watching this during the Black Friday sale, today is Sunday, tomorrow is Cyber Monday, they are doing 35% off the entire site right now, except the sunscreen, by the way. So this is the time to buy if you have not tried it because it is pricey. It is a super expensive product. It is a super expensive product that freaking works. You can get it for 35% off. Next by Allies has become my go-to retinoid. It is the 0.1% Retinol Advanced Repair Night Cream. Now I have been using this retinaldehyde for about 7 or 8 months and it is fantastic. No sensitivities whatsoever. It's thick enough that you can use this as a night cream. And I had a few samples of this before they launched, and the full size is sitting over here. I'm about halfway through it. So yes, this will be going into the Duh category, by the way, and yes, I will be ordering a new one. Now, if you're watching this video after their Black Friday sale has ended, you can still use So Mary and get 20% off of anything on the site. Next are a few from Augustina's Botter. Y'all know I'm a Botter girl, though I truly wish I wasn't. First is the Cleansing Balm. Super luxury, super expensive. I love it, but I will not pay full price for it. Now, I was able to get one on a really good sale a year or so ago, and then Gary also gave me one for Christmas last year. I love the experience, just not the price tag. So I will only repurchase it if I can find it on good offer. It's Botter, it's luxury. And if I had all the money in the world, I would bathe in Botter. And then of course, probably couldn't have an Empties video without the Rich Cream. This is my favorite moisturizer of all time. And I'm constantly trying to find something to replace it. Something that I like more because it's too freaking expensive. Now I am on their refill program, so I get a 50 ml for $200 instead of the regular $250. But that's crazy money, yet I keep doing it. And yes, I have a new one. But you guys, if there is anything that I might like better than Botter, please tell me, because that's crazy money and I don't want to keep spending it. 2024 brought me the new skincare brand called Doctrine. It is an Irish brand and I am a little obsessed. This is the Divinity Cleansing Balm and I love her. It melts straight into the skin. It doesn't drag. It spreads beautifully. It removes every trace of makeup and the smell. Like, this is a sensorial brand. This is a brand that wants to to indulge you in the senses and make skincare enjoyable. It is so yummy, it is so relaxing, and I feel spoiled. So yes, I do have a new one. It's still in the packaging and I need to bust it out and put it into the bathroom. Now they do ship worldwide. I think it's SOM 10, gets you 10% off, although I'm sure they have a deal on right now. In fact, I'll go check that out. They have 2 products in the range. They have the vitamin C, which is amazing, and they have this cleanser, both fantastic. I think you should try it. So the next product hasn't been a Dove product, but I think it's going to be. I had forgotten how much I love it. It's iconic for a reason. It's Estee Lauder's Advanced Night Repair. Now, I've been traveling with her a lot of late. So I bought the biggie, and then I bought these little tiny ones. So I got these at the airport. I think they're about a tenner each, and I picked up a few of these when I was on my way. And one of these will last you probably 3 to even 4 days, and probably even 5 actually. So I bought a few of those. And then I got the medium size one, and this is the one that's live. Okay, I have about this much left, and when this is gone, then I'm gonna be buying a new one. So I just kind of refill it, and I keep the full one over here in my little fridge, and it's definitely something that I'm gonna keep buying over and over again. She's a Dove product now. Next up is a cleansing oil by Hada Labo. Now, as far as cleansing oils go, it's probably my favorite, but I've come to the realization that I just don't love cleansing oils. They're messy, so I haven't replaced it. But you know, something tells me I just might. I keep buying oils. Why do I keep buying oils if I know I don't like them? But if you do like a cleansing oil, I think this one is fantastic. It's definitely worth a check out. So next up, I tried a number of products by Niche Lab. And I have to say, I really like them. This is the transparent pure glycerin face serum. It is super hydrating and it's actually lovely to layer. I've really gotten into layering serums. I'm generally wearing about 2 or 3 at the same time now. This is beautiful. So yes, I did order more for Black Friday and it only cost me 11 euros. So if you haven't heard of Niche Lab, they are worth a checkout. I believe they are a Spanish brand and they're really affordable and they have wonderful serums. That's what I've been experimenting with because I've gotten into layering serums of late. I tend to do 2 or 3 in any point in my routine. Anyway, brilliant. Next up is the Barrier Restore Cream by Rhode Skin. Now, I tried 3 of their products this year, and I have to say this was my least favorite. However, I absolutely adored them all. I thought they were fantastic. And the only reason this is at the bottom of the list is because I prefer a heavier moisturizer. I think if you have younger skin, I think if you have oily or combination skin, you will love this. It gives you that bouncy, dewy, glassy skin, and that's what she's promoting. That's what Hailey Bieber says she's made this range to do. So nice. Now, if she had a thicker moisturizer, I'd be all over it. I would be buying that. So this particular one I have not repeat purchased. No, but I have repurchased one of her other products, which you'll see the second empty probably next time. Next is the Urea Moisture Lotion by Sukiyaka Suhada. It is a super thin, watery essence, and I love it for layering. This is the first part of my skincare routine, and it is fantastic. I've also gotten into the habit, thanks to my friend Cecilia over at My Fading Skin on Instagram. I'm layering essences as well. It's just a way to get more hydration into the skin and to kind of lock everything in. Now, I didn't repurchase this, and the only reason I haven't repurchased it is that I bought a whole bunch of essences after seeing my friend Cecilia in London earlier in the year, and I need to work my way through them. But as far as sort of that very first watery essence that really gives you that hydration, I think it's fantastic and I definitely will repurchase. Okay, I have a few sheet masks here today. I am really getting into masks, by the way. Now, I have a few different ones by the company Amiro. They make beauty devices, and I use these specifically with my radio frequency and my ultrasound devices. They are pre-printed with boxes that guide the placement of the device, and it usually stays in this position for 6 seconds, which means it's giving a stronger treatment and a deeper serum penetration. So yes, I have more boxes, and yes, I will continue to reorder them to use with the devices because they work. Next is my new love in the sheet mask category. This is from Sculpted by Amy. This is an Irish brand whose makeup I absolutely adore. The sheet masks had more serum, I think, than any other product I've bought. But what was so great is the hydration levels that last so much longer than any other mask. Not only was my skin super soft, but it was super soft 5 hours later. I think I did this on a Saturday and I didn't have anything else to do, so I didn't have to worry about putting makeup on. I mean, my skin was bouncy 5 hours later. So yes, I ordered a bunch during the Black Friday sale. Yay. Now the next mask, there has been a lot of song and dance about. It is the BioDance Biocollagen Real Deep Mask. Now I have to say, I love the form factor. They're like a super thick jelly, and they're also in 2 parts. So it means it fits really well on the face and it doesn't fall off. But did I love it? Not really. I thought it was fine. I won't be repurchasing. Instead, I went for Sculpted by Amy. I thought it was a better mask. Okay, that's it for skincare, and now we're moving into body care. First is the Timeless Anti-Aging Daily Hand Treatment by Dermalect. Now, I am very picky about my hand creams, and this made it into my recent top 5 hand creams video. Need I say more? This is empty, but yes, I have a new one in the kitchen. Of all my hand creams, it's probably the lightest, but you don't sacrifice on hydration as a result. Super, super soft skin. My hands love it. It's worth a check out. Next is the Biolipid Restoring Body Lotion by Naturium. I think this is probably my 3rd bottle. I love it. It's an incredible value. I mean, it lasts forever. Now, I haven't actually repurchased it yet because I have a few others I need to get through, but I definitely will. I always go back to the Naturium body line. And this is the body wash by Necessaire. And I have to admit, I really love their body care range. It's fabulous. It leaves my skin so soft and it keeps it really hydrated. This range is pricier than Naturium, but I do buy it when it's on sale. There's just something simple and elegant about it all at the same time. If you haven't checked out Necessaire, it's worth it. I think I have a discount code. Probably not during the sales in Black Friday, but I'll make sure to put it on the screen. Next was a wonderful surprise. This is the Nimbu Body Butter by Pestle and Mortar. This is divine. It was love at first try. It's an interesting combination of light and whipped with heavy and luxurious, and it just gives a hydration punch that's out of this world. It is definitely heading to the top of the class for body butters, and yes, I will be repurchasing. This is another Irish brand. Again, I know that they sell worldwide, and it is definitely worth a look. I actually will probably pick some up over the weekend when I'm in the shops. That's the beauty of living in Ireland, is that some of these local brands I can actually get at the chemist. Now the next section I'm kind of calling miscellaneous, and I only have one in here, and this is the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. Now I use this product specifically for cleaning my makeup brushes. It's super gentle, but it's actually effective at getting them proper clean. Proper clean. I've been without it for about a month or so, and I'm really struggling with soaps and shampoos. Nothing seems to get the makeup out of the brushes as well as this. So I did just reorder one a few days ago, and I got the really big supersized one, so it'll probably last me. This one lasted probably 6 months. I'd say the next one will last me a year. So guys, we just got to the end. I'm really surprised. I feel like if you see the amount of product, it doesn't seem to match this, because I thought this was going to go on for days. Gary, are you happy?
I'm happy.
He's overjoyed. So that is it for today's video. Are any of the products that I've emptied here ones that you use? You can see there are very few here that I don't want to reorder. And that's always a success, because the amount of things that I purchase, and I'm sent quite a few things too, and it's really nice when you put the time in, you put the money into it, and at the end of it, you're like, yeah, that was really good. I feel like I got lucky. So that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Bye. So yes, I have a full replacement shampoo in the fridge. Why did I say in the fridge?